Hi everyone. So you may have suspected it, or you may have seen the church email already, but I am afraid to confirm that we will be postponing all gatherings as a church together for the foreseeable future, whilst we support the government's and the country's efforts to reduce the spread of the coronavirus. This does mean that we're cancelling all types of gatherings, not just our Sunday meetings. So we're asking that everyone takes the government's advice and we suspend things like our discipleship groups, missional community activities, as well as our community-based groups. The good news is we know that Jesus is alive, we know his church is still alive, and now it's about preparing and seeing what we're going to do in God's name in new ways, in a new context. So we are going to take this opportunity to explore new ways of connecting together. We want to use all the technology that's available to us to find new ways of keeping up relationships. Starting this Sunday, we'll be having our first whole church meeting online, where there'll be some teaching, there'll be chances for interactivity, as well as corporate prayer together. So look out for more information about that. We're also going to be trialling new things like interactive study sessions, recorded messages, shared playlists on Spotify and YouTube, and other ways that we'll explore of making sure we can all stay connected and hear what's going on and feel like we're still part of the family. We are aware that this is going to be a really challenging time for a lot of people. We're really alert to that, and we want to do all we can to support one another, as well as the many people that we're connected with in our different communities. So in terms of looking after the church family, the pastoral connector team and the missional community leaders will be making sure that everyone is kept in touch with and everyone has a place of support. I'd really urge you as well to connect in with your discipleship groups. This is where they really come into their own now in terms of having go-to people for support and encouragement and prayer. Please be reassured that we are alert that there are many people outside of discipleship groups and missional communities who are also not so into technology. We're going to be making sure that somebody is regularly giving them a call and they're keeping up to date with information. We'll be doing all we can to make sure no one's left behind. We also want to back you in looking out for your neighbours, and so we will be exploring ideas of ways we collectively as a church can support the vulnerable people around us, as well as equip you to support those you know you're worried about and you're trying to care for. All right, last bits of information from me. Firstly, the church office. It will be remaining open, but we're changing the way we're working so that typically there'll just be one person in the office at a time and the rest of the staff team will be remotely working. We'll be using the tools available to us, particularly video conferencing, to work together, but it is going to take a bit of getting used to whilst we adapt to this new time, particularly not all being in the same physical space at certain days in the week. So please just bear with us while we get used to that. The second thing is just to say we're all still learning, and we're going to be learning for quite a few days to come. So please communicate with myself and the team. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you've got any ideas of ways of keeping the church connected and supporting one another. Let us know if you're worried about anyone, and let us know of other things that churches are doing across the city or across the country where you think we could be joining in too. I'm excited, for instance, to say that I've already been in a video call with Andy and other church leaders in the city to explore joint online church celebrations in the next few weeks. So there's lots more to come in terms of connecting with one another across the city, not just in the church. So thanks for watching and keeping up to date. There's going to be plenty more video news from me and others. And please, let's just stand together in saying, Lord, your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven, today and the next day and the next day. Amen.